have you heard of the pyrokinetic homeboy?
The Vengeance Demon's real name is Chato Santana. Santana once had a perfect family, but everything changed when his wife discovered he'd been using his powers for illegal activities to make dirty money. She wanted a divorce. That's when tragedy struck. Santana couldn't handle her attitude and lost it, unleashing hellfire in his rage. His wife and 2 kids didn't make it out alive. When Santana came to his senses, the guilt was unbearable. He turned himself in without a fight. But even behind bars, he couldn't keep his temper in check. After one incident, he went off on the security camera, spitting bars like crazy. Once he cooled down, the guards moved him to a luxury cell. Their idea of damage control. Alone in that cell, memories of his family haunted him. That's when he decided to turn his life around. But Waller had her eye on his abilities and eventually talked him into joining the Suicide Squad. On the team, Santana mostly kept quiet, coasting through missions. The others figured he was just dead weight, an easy target. Boomerang kept trying to get a rise out of him, curious about what made him tick. But Santana had been through too much to take the bait anymore. During the first few fights, while his teammates were going all out, Santana just stood there with his hands in his pockets, looking like he couldn't care less. Not his problem, not his fight. But when things got real, and they were seriously outnumbered, Deadshot had to break out the sweet talk and literally pat him on the back to get him moving. That double whammy finally cracked Santana's resolve. When he unleashed his power, everyone's jaws dropped. Harley Quinn even blew him a kiss, impressed by what she saw. As the mission went on, Santana started feeling like part of the team. He wanted to protect them and maybe find some redemption for what he'd done to his family. In the final showdown, Santana threw everything he had at the demon, only to get kicked across the battlefield. Getting back up, he went full Vengeance Demon mode, but his stamina and cooldowns were pretty underwhelming. Here was a guy with mage-level powers trying to brawl like a tank. All that flashy transformation didn't actually make him any stronger. After a few rounds, he was back to normal, beaten down. Still, he'd done his job, pushed the demon right where it needed to be. With one massive explosion, both of them were reduced to ash.